Hi there, everybody. I'm going to help you get a JPEG file that you sent from the scanner from your mail onto your Google Doc. It's real easy. You can do it. Let's get this done right now. All right. Let's assume you've been to the scanner copier and you've sent yourself a JPEG and you made sure it was a JPEG when it was sent. I already showed you how to do that in the other video. All right, let's take a look at this. This is one I sent to myself. Notice it is a JPEG, JPG at the end. I'll click download, piece of cake. It's going to ask me what I want to open it with. Well, here it is right here. Windows Live Photo Gallery will be just fine, and that's what I'm going to show you on. You may have something that's called something similar, like Windows Photo Gallery. It's pretty much the same thing. Here we go. Okay. It downloaded it, opened it. Now, oh, hang on. We got a problem. Big problem. We need to turn this. Now, let's see. Here's my turn button. Okay, so click. Click. Hang on. Let me try that again. Click. Nothing. What's going on? Well, take a look. This is a document that Windows is telling us is a read-only document. It's something you can't change. You're not allowed to change it. But I'm going to show you where to fix that. Under File, go to Properties. Okay, you click that, and you've got a bunch of tabs here. This tells you all about the document. But under the General tab, the first one, at the bottom it says Read-Only, and it's checked. Uncheck it, and click OK. Now, look what buttons just appeared again. And turn. Ha! Bam! Done. Now, we just have to make a copy and put this on our desktop, okay? So, File, make a copy. Let's change this title. Let's make it something with a date and tell us what it is a little bit, okay? So, 2012, it's the spring semester, and this is my science artifact. Let's call it number 1. In case I have more than one, all right? If you have .jpg on the end here like this, you probably want to leave that there because that's going to tell your computer how to open it, that it is a JPEG file. All right? So make sure I save it on the desktop because that helps me find stuff. That's where I always save stuff I'm working on. Save. All right, now you saw that it just appeared down here in the corner. Good. Now I'm done with Windows Live Photo Gallery. I can close it. So, I've got this on my desktop and I need to get it onto Google Docs. Well, that starts in Google Docs. Okay, let's create one. Let's create a new document, and you're going to create one document for every one of your artifacts. If you have a math test, you're going to make a math test document. If you got a science worksheet, you're going to make a science worksheet document, okay? Real easy to do. Now we're going to type it in 2 places. Let's give this a name, and let's call it the same thing I just called my other document. 2012 Spring Science 1. Okay, now my document's called the same thing as my copy that I just downloaded. And I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to write that in here. 2012 Spring Science 1 and hit enter. Important to hit enter. Now I got the cursor the next line down. How am I going to get this onto here? Well, let's see. Drag. Let's just try dragging over. Okay, drag and drop. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Oh, I don't know what to do. Mr. Garber, help me. I don't know what's happening. I dragged it. Nothing's happening. Oh, never mind. It's there. Hey, look. It took a while, but it's there. Now I click on it and I get the drag handles. Why don't we drag that so that it completely fits on the piece of paper, okay? Look, there we go. Now I'm going to show you something real cool. When I make my reflections on this document, the old busted way to do it is to just write down another document. Okay, I've got another Google Doc and I'm going to answer my questions that I sent you earlier. But here is the better way to do it. Put your cursor anywhere in the text that you wrote at the top. You can highlight the whole word, or you can just leave your cursor in one spot. Now watch this. Insert. Comment. It's the 5th one down. Now look what just happened over there. I got myself a little Facebook-style comment box. This is where you can write your reflections. Write them right here. Like, what's the first one I'm going to be writing down? Why did I choose this document? I chose this document because it shows how well I can scan and upload a .jpg or JPEG file from the scanner. When you're done with your comment, just hit the blue button and it loads it. There you go. Now this comment is attached to where it just made a little highlighting there, okay? Can I put in another comment? I sure can. Just put the cursor somewhere else, insert comment again, and look, I get another one. I like this word. Now don't write something silly like that. I'm just trying to show you for the video, okay? But this is where you write those reflections. You write those 3 questions. What are you proud of? What was a challenge for you? Why did you choose this document? And what kind of learning habits does this document show about you? Okay, so I might type here, this document shows that I am energetic because I did it all by myself. Okay, that's pretty sad. But I am trying to do this while I record a video. So you can write those 3 answers for you right here on this sheet. But I don't recommend that you try to attach it directly to the document, because watch what happens. Insert comment after I've clicked on the document and it turns the whole document yellow. Okay, you don't probably want that. So attach it to the words that you've written up above. And you can always write more words, write another sentence if you need to. So there we go. What did we learn? We learned how to get a JPEG from something the copier sent you out of your email and into a Google Doc, turned if you need to. We also learned how to make a comment on it. So I hope you can do this and it's going to help your portfolios. That's all from Mr. Garber. Bye for now.